you, Raul. That was really beautiful. Hello, everybody. My name is Hope Kramer, and Supervisor Elias had planned to be here today, but he had a family issue that came up, so I'm here in his place. I know I'm not Richard. This is his letter he gave me to read to everybody today, and Josefina. Kino Heritage Society and everybody else. It's not on?
Get it closer to your mouth.
Closer.
There.
Better. Okay. Kino Heritage Society and all the other attendees, guests and friends. Congratulations for completing your pilgrimage this morning down the Santa Cruz River from Mission San Javier del Bac to the Tres Mezquitas here at the base of Sentinel Peak, even though we've shifted a little bit. It is important to recognize Padre Eusebio Kino on the 300th anniversary of his death for his incredible contributions to what is now the Tucson area and to the entire Primeria Alta. It is appropriate that you are honoring Padre Kino here, where by doing so you are also honoring those who lived here for 4,000 years and created the conditions that made the Spanish development of this area possible. Padre Kino's greatest legacy was his role in fostering the Catholic teachings of love and peace among both the native peoples he found here and the Spanish who accompanied him. I applaud you for honoring the memory of Padre Kino in all the ways you do, with programs, events, a memorial mass, and educational presentations and publications. It is important to keep his legacy alive in these troubled times. Finally, I wish you all the best in your efforts to raise funds for the healing of Tucson's birthplace and for the erection of a meaningful monument to honor the Native Americans who first lived in this beautiful place. Sincerely, Richard Elias. Thank you.
Bravo, bravo.
First of all, please sit down. Some of you have rode a long ways, have come a long ways, so you don't need to be standing no more. And you guys, some of you have been sitting all this time, may not be able to sit.
They can.
So please relax, have a seat. Skuk's here. Well, it's Skuk Tam Juk in our language now. It's good afternoon. I'm still thinking it's morning because there's no sun out today. So, Skuk Tam Juk. Good morning to each and every one of you. And first of all, I want to thank all of the riders, the sacrifice that you have made, because I know that you not only ride for your community, but you ride for us as well from the Santa Javier District. And we totally respect your respect for us. We respect the things that you're doing. We respect all the sacrifices that you make. You know, your ride. We know that this is a spiritual ride. We know that you ride for Tucson. You ride for your communities. You ride for your homes. You ride for your families. And on your way over there, I'm sure you thought about a lot of things as you were coming over. You know, thinking about your families, your friends. You know, thinking about the ride and you know what you're here for. And know that you're blessed. I know that all along the way you're thinking, wow, I'm so blessed to be able to ride this horse, to be able to have this animal between my legs, to be able to, you know, see the things that I'm seeing. And how beautiful it is. The talk about walking through the farms and how the farms have come a long ways. The San Javier Mission and the Tanatam here at the mission have suffered a lot because we lost water for almost 30 years. But through the grace of the Creator, it's back. Creator has brought us a lot of blessings, but it has humbled us as well as people. The times that we weren't able to farm, we had to figure out ways to do things. Father Kino came through here and brought us cattle, another source of food. We lived with what was here available, which was deer, javelina, rabbit, and something we call coson. Those were our meats. But then the cattle were brought to us. we're able to at least have those kind of things now, and it was a different type of food. It was a better protein, just as good, and taught us how to farm, taught us how to raise these cattle. We've been farmers here. Been farmers here for years. My grandfather, you went right by his place, where we lived forever. His name was Frank Rios, and I didn't know what Rios meant. I understand it turned out the name was River. My wife was the one that pointed that out. And it was just so, fortunate that he lived right by the river and farmed the river for many, many years. I never got to meet my grandfather. He passed away before I was born. But I was raised in the house that he had built. And there's so many things that we need to be grateful for. One of the things is that, that we brought the church to us. The Thon have always had their own beliefs, they have always had their own religion, which is very powerful in itself, because it's about the Creator. It's about what maybe Catholic people call God. We worship the same, but our language was never written. And when the Catholicism was introduced to us, we got to see a written language, another side of things. We got to see what the Bible was written and how it translates, and we got to learn to read to be able to understand even more. So not only did the Autumn religion, the Autumn way of life, it only enhanced that as well. It just made it more powerful. And so we were blessed in that way also to be able to understand another way of worshiping. We still worship in our own beliefs. We still worship in our own ways. And we always worship the same being, and that's God, our Creator, Thanathagam. We call him a Thanathagam, which means, if you translate it, it would mean someone that finished, or the Creator, somebody that created us. And so I want to thank Josefina for inviting me. Raul, thank you for your poem. I saw it the first time when you came and read that, and it was very, very inspirational, and it was great. It's, very talented person. And Father, for your blessing, thank you for all that, and of course for all the writers, and for all of you that are here today, because you know what you're here for. And I am very, very proud to be a part of your Manta here and the things that you do. And I'll introduce my wife, Clementina. This is my wife here. She comes with me when she can. And it's not very often that we get a chance to see each other. I'm always away. You guys are riding horses, and I'm over there thinking, oh my gosh, I was out there, This morning I had another function I had to go to, and so I was obligated to do that, so I thought I was going to be late here. Josefina calls me up and she says, no hurry, we started out late, and I said, okay, and that's fine. So we were trying to rush to get over here and didn't really need to, but we're here. I had horses for years, had horses to be able to grow up with them. I really miss riding, I miss roping. Did a lot of rodeoing most of my life. But when I got into politics, I didn't realize how much time it was going to take of me. And so my nights is dedicated to my community. My Saturdays are dedicated to the communities. And so, like anything else, I understand that I'm here to serve, and I'm here to serve my community. And I'm also very proud to serve you as well. So thank you very much, and you guys all have a wonderful day, and blessings to all of you.
Thank you.